grab a beer and listen along. We
Cheers,
gotta.
boys.
Yeah, let's have a cheers quickly. Oh yeah, cameraman's in this too. That's right. Thank you to our buddy Dom. He's our amazing cameraman today. We'll credit him. All right, we got a special guest with us today from York. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, my name's Alvin, and well, I guess we'll reveal this as this goes along.
How you know Andy? How do you know Andy?
Oh, I know, well, because I was looking for a writer's group, and apparently Andy's was the only one, so I was like, okay, and yeah, we just, and we just sort of met that way, and also because I ended up showing up consistently, because, I had a good schedule, and I guess the common joke is because I'm in theater.
Oh. What did you say? Were you the only writers group in the whole school?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, but the group's not on anymore because of the strike, even though...
But I thought it was like at your house.
No.
Uh-huh.
No, my writers group is in... We have rooms booked each
Oh,
week.
okay.
One my VP runs, one I run. But because of the strike, we don't really want to participate in going against what the protesters are for.
So are you going...
Or against.
So are you going to the classes now during the strike or no?
Well, my poetry class has been cancelled because my prof's not feeling well, so I'm not going to school tomorrow.
Oh. And yourself, you going to the classes? Alan?
Yep, because I have some interest in it, except for the all the classes just took like a hit from the strike, so basically everything just deteriorated and just becomes a bore fest, which actually makes me a little sad because
what do you mean by bored fest?
well, it's just that
Oh, boring.
yeah
Oh,
yeah
that's right.
it's
I thought it was code for something.
it's a real party of boredom. It's just that it's all in like a monotone sort of like, yeah, this is class. I wish I had a party noise blower.
Oh, yeah.
We had one on the other shows, but not today. Andy, I learned something really interesting about you at work.
Yeah, what did you learn?
I mean, our boss died in laughter when she heard this. Anyways,
Because she wasn't so happy today.
I know, I heard slightly.
Oh god, no. This is why I should just leave the company.
Anyways,
Anyway,
so we're not gonna talk about that, but what we are gonna talk about is how you know the new Dairy guy.
Joe.
You don't have to say his name, but okay. He thought you were married.
What? To whom?
I go, Caitlin, you gotta sit down for this. And she goes, and then she goes, why? I go, this is fucking hilarious. This is out of the world hilarious. I go, you know Joe in the dairy? Yeah, he thinks Andy's married. And I go, Joe, what do you mean he's married? He goes, oh, he walks around and he's got that ring on his finger, so I thought he was married. Yeah. He's got like a beard and he's a little bit classy.
Because every married man has a ring and a beard, yes.
But I thought the married one's on the other hand.
It is.
Yeah. So
well, I think it was Christina who said this because it's the vein closest.
Yeah,
to
the
your
one
heart,
that goes to the
which I think
blood.
is really cool. Of course, in different tradition, well, not I guess different cultures, the ring is on different hands. But yeah.
My friend wears a ring on his middle finger. Does that mean that I should consider him hitched as well?
I don't know.
No.
No, I think it's just this finger here. The
ring finger.
Yeah, the ring finger.
That's really funny. He thinks I'm married.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sorry, Joe, I'm not.
He's not taken.
No.
All the ladies are gonna be calling you now like crazy on the show.
George, you say that like every episode, and I haven't gotten one phone call.
You haven't
No, we haven't really.
Yeah, but tell them your number. Tell them your number.
No.
His number is 416-555-5656.
We just gotta say it verbatim every show, so it becomes like a running joke.
Basically, it's just 416.
They don't.
64.
56555.
No, just.
I don't know what you're doing.
Are you actually telling me?
642.
Come on.
16.
Getting very Freudian there.
Yes. Anyways, Andy.
Yes.
We have a topic that we haven't brought up in a little while.
Oh, really?
What do you mean, oh really?
Anyway, continue.
Talking about technology.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know what you were thinking about. But
That's what I'm thinking about.
if you want, we can talk about dating if you want. But
I'm not
we're
sure.
talking about technology because
What about technology?
what?
What about technology?
How fast it's evolving.
Oh yes.
About we were talking right before we left when you were upstairs. We were talking about it when you go to other cultures, right?
Yeah.
You know how like you can't communicate with other people, like you don't know their language.
Mhm.
So we were talking about an app where you project like sort of like a hologram or like a laser onto like a surface, and then it reads it out in their language, and then it translates back to you.
That's handy.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think that's cool. I saw this Tumblr post today. Somebody wrote on the back of a subway chair
That's pretty classy, right there. Subway chair.
that so many of you are just going to like Snapchat and reblog this picture, but when you really should just be thinking about the moments you spend with the person beside you, right? Rather than just like always taking pictures of everything and reblogging everything and not really having any communication with the outside world.
That's like this quote I read a while ago. It was don't accumulate items, accumulate memories.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it's quite ironic because everyone's reblogging this thing, right? Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good fuel for cynicism, I find.
Mm.
So Andy,
What's up?
tell us about little bit about your relationship status, because I know you are dying to tell us. I can see it in your eyes.
I'm still single?
That's another cup for me.
It's water. It's vodka, everybody.
He says water, but you
It's-
know
It's really vodka.
Yeah.
he needs to keep up with any dating life. He can only handle it with vodka.
I'm still single, George. I made my confession last week.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I got some news for you on that one.
Do you?
Yeah, I'll tell you at a different time, but yeah.
You don't want to say it on the show? That's too embarrassing?
I don't want to embarrass you, but yeah.
You wouldn't embarrass me.
Anyways.
Well, depending on who watches it, I mean.
What do you mean by that? Please elaborate.
Well, I don't know, just like I don't know, if some real jerk face who watches it, he might make a long comment essay about I don't know. I don't think he would say it.
I would love if we got a long comment essay in our thing, because we don't
We don't get any comments. There's like nothing. There's nothing.
It would give me something to read.
Yeah, well, I think the most that I'll probably write is I don't know, like I don't know, like I'm trying to go through the roster of different YouTube comments that people get.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, needs more ponies. I'm guessing.
I've never seen that one
Please,
actually.
please,
to be
just
honest.
send random things on our YouTube videos.
So, what are you dating? Do you know anything about Annie's dating life? Or
Well,
He knows a bit too much about my dating.
well.
what do you think about his dating life? Do you think he needs to move on? Do you think he needs to keep pursuing this girlfriend?
I think what needs to
woman,
happen. I think
friend?
what needs to happen is that there should be another person filming this and making this a romantic comedy drama. Yep, that's
I agree.
that summarizes half of his romantic life.
Oh.
I think.
Romantic comedy drama. More like romantic comedy tragedy.
Oh.
So
Well, as long as people don't die in it, then it's not tragedy.
that's true. Yes.
No, I'm dying inside.
Well, hopefully we can put some band-aids on that and fix it.
I don't know, I feel like my news is not good news.
What news?
The news that you are going to tell me later.
What news did I have?
I don't know, you said you were going to...
I had no news.
You have... That's your news?
I have news?
What?
What news do I have?
You know what, we're gonna... Never mind. You know what, I don't care. Honestly, I don't care.
I don't recall any news. Sorry about
I
that,
don't
guys.
care. We'll wind this and show you. It's alright.
Well, we don't want to rewind it right now,
No,
but.
we won't rewind now. No.
We can't go back in time.
okay.
But then if we
So, Alan, tell me a little bit about what you know about me and about how you and Andy go back. First, tell me about me because I'm really curious.
Yeah. So well, all I know is that they do the show and you work at a Loblaws.
Not quite, but anyways, continue.
You do work a lot.
Everyone, go find him at his Loblaws.
Not a lie!
Yeah, that's about it. Unfortunately,
I thought there was like some crazy thing I was waiting to hear.
Well, I wish I did, but unfortunately, I just let you down the same way that you let Andy down with the lack of news. So we're just throwing the joke around. I wish I was juggling.
That's a good one. There. But anyways, so Andy, is there anything you want to bring up?
On what?
Whatever, your topics.
Right, my topics.
Yeah.
I've talked about the strike. It's still on. Things might get fucked up again because...
What do you mean by fucked up again?
Well, I mean, we're back in school, right? But things aren't really back to normal. Because, you know, you have to
What happens when you guys go back to school? What's going to happen? Like, are the professors going to be pissed? Are they going to make you do more work? Like,
some professors aren't showing up.
Are they going to make it harder on you is what I'm saying.
Cars are delayed. Like,
oh yeah, I saw that in the paper.
Yeah.
Just stopping all the cars.
I think they stopped them permanently, but they let them go like after
every
10
10 minutes
or whatever.
If it was me, I'd fucking just drive right around.
Yeah.
Literally, it's a one fucking lane.
One guy, apparently he was just so impatient, it's disgusting. He decides to hop the curb and basically drive in front of the protesters so they all have to like dive out of the way. And then
you saw
hops the curb
You
again.
saw me do that. You saw me do that?
Oh.
No, that wasn't me.
If you're the asshole that did that, like, I will kill you on this show. Publicly viewed.
We're getting a lot of views. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Do that.
We're gonna make this a snuff film.
Anyways, guys, we'll be back for our second segment. After this, we're just gonna have a bite to eat. You guys can consume these, and he's gonna be pissed if we eat this, but oh well.
Oh. Hot.
Alright, guys, we're back! Little Matthew McConaughey there for you guys. You must love that one, Andy. Alright.
I
I think
George
that's
is in his
Kevin
meditation
Hart.
position.
I used to do
It's not Kevin Hart, it's
Got a problem with
Matthew
that?
McConaughey.
I thought it was even a lot of girls in the class, but it wasn't.
Kevin Hart might have made fun of Matthew McConaughey in a sketch. But
Wait, what? Say it again?
Dominic thinks that Kevin Hart.
Alright.
That's a line from Kevin Hart, but actually Matthew McConaughey did it for his first movie.
Yeah, his first movie.
That was his big break, basically, that line.
Well, then Kevin Hart's a son of a bitch.
I know.
He's in that new movie called Get Hard.
I want to see it. It looks funny.
It looks hilarious.
It looks funny.
I totally want to get hard to get hard.
Which is not what you guys
Okay.
think, but
It's a bit weird because
It's
it's
where-
about two guys, but okay.
To each their own.
it's where Kevin Hart decides to help Will Ferrell get hard in let me let me finish before in a prison because he knows nothing about prison, and so his wife goes. This is on. I've only seen the commercials. The wife goes, "Oh yeah, honey, you don't know nothing about getting hard, bitch." And then so she slaps him. He goes, "Of course I know everything."
I just think it's so funny because like Will Ferrell goes up to him and he's just like, "Oh, can you please help me? Because you've been to prison." It's just like, what makes you think I've been to fucking prison? Because I'm black? Are you racist? And then like later on, he's just like, "No, it's okay. I'll teach you. I've been to prison." And then he goes to his wife. He's like, "I've actually never been to prison. I'm just
And then
fucking
they go,
with this guy."
"Do they have any French gangs? Like, weesh, my pal?" You know, I can get in them French gangs.
I know what movie you want to talk about, George.
Alright, let's go. What is it?
Fast and Furious 7.
Oh my god, yes!
No.
Cheers to the Fast series.
No, let's not. Cheers.
Paul Walker's last imprint.
Well,
on the
as I
set.
heard, from Maria, some Greek actor. She just, I forgot her name, Maria Sena, whatever her name is. Anyways, she just watched the film, like, you know, the pre-releases. She said it was a really good tribute to him, so I heard it's really good. But the whole movie's about family, so, like, based
Keeping
on...
it tight with the fam.
Yeah. So it makes sense because, you know, they lost a family member, and so it's really good. But most of the stunts are filmed real stunts. Like, you know, have you seen the commercials where they jump out of, like, the Hercules and the cars are in the sky and they parachute them down? Those are all real. And
Really?
yeah, they show like behind the scene clips. So I'm really excited.
That's dope.
They do have Paul Walker in the film,
That's cool.
but not the whole film because obviously he passed away. Rest in peace. But they have his brother. I think that's an alright tribute to have as his
nice.
brother
That's nice.
instead of someone else. But
But he's not playing the same character, right? Unless they're twin brothers.
well, he looks quite similar, but they're not twins.
they make so it's the same. Is he like just like halfway into the film? It's like a new guy is playing.
Somewhat. I don't know. Maybe they transition. Something happened.
I don't think you should do that. But anyway,
I haven't seen the film, so I can't.
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
you,
of
right?
course.
But I heard it's really good. And I heard there's already 3 more in the making.
There's another Mission Impossible.
Oh,
it's crazy.
nice.
And like Philip DeFranco was talking about how Tom Cruise does his own stunts, and he shows like footage of.
Wait,
like,
Tom Cruise does his own stunts.
You didn't know Tom Cruise does his own stunts? Yeah, Tom Cruise
does a fucking stunt.
Every single movie, and he's just like, you can say whatever you want about Tom Cruise, but he's a fucking badass. It's like, yeah, the new one, he's on a fucking jet. Like they show him
inside or outside.
No, on the outside of the jet while it's flying. Like he did that stunt.
Okay, well, first of all, you can't do that in real life. You'll die.
He did it.
You can't.
He did it.
You can't.
He's doing it.
You'll die.
It's on YouTube.
I think like, cause
No, it's not green screen. Nothing.
There's no way he can be on the fucking jet.
He's on the jet.
There's nothing to hold on to. Number one.
I know he's on the jet. I'm serious. He's on the jet. Watch the.
While the jet's actually physically flying.
Yes, I'll give you the Philip DeFranco link. We'll put it down in.
Yeah, because I need to see this because I don't
crazy.
know.
I know it's insane.
What do you think about
he's
this,
on
Dom?
a fucking plane.
I think
there has to be.
I think what
sort of-
Andy's saying is pretty cool.
I think it's insane.
I also don't know if.
Because keep in
Tom
mind, they
Cruise
travel
would-
at Mach 1.
Yeah, I don't think Tom Cruise would throw himself on top of a plane.
I don't think a man in his right mind would throw himself on a jet.
He's on a jet.
I mean, let's agree to disagree, and then
It's
we'll go to the
insane.
YouTube.
He's
Yeah.
on a jet. He's on a jet.
Question.
We'll do it after the show.
Question.
I know they have winged girls and then they go on that, but that's different.
No, it's not.
What is Scientology?
Scientology?
Because I know
I
Tom
don't-
Cruise is a
Com-
huge endorser.
I
of
don't know that
Scientology.
much about it, but I do know that basically they think like we're evolved from like fucking aliens.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. It's crazy.
And the guy who ever made that religion is fucking rich as shit.
Oh, yeah.
People just believe this crap. And
It's a
he's
lot
like,
of celebrities are involved
Yeah.
in Scientology.
It's literally what I was. I don't know exactly about the religion, but I know behind it was this guy decided that he wanted to make his own religion, so he made it, and then now a whole bunch of celebrities follow it because they don't like the other religions. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I don't know exactly what it stands for.
It has something. Well,
Yes.
we'll put a link to the definition of Scientology.
Yeah,
also.
but it has something to do with something like that. But
Yeah,
don't quote me on
something with aliens.
All right,
it. It's
all
just
right.
weird.
Pretty fucked up.
I think you wanted to talk about something to do with 24, Andy?
Oh yeah, so my sister and I, we've not been watching a lot of Breaking Bad because she's in Montreal, and she wanted to Skype, but I don't really want to Skype while watching the show. That's just weird. So anyway,
So you're both watching it together on the TV?
yeah, that was the idea, but I
agree, that is
I'm not really interested. Anyway, so my mom and I, we were like trying to find a new show because like I have this thing where because I live at home, you know, I gotta be with the family.
Parents' basement?
sometimes. Yeah, they don't really hang out here, just us. This is like my quiet place. Anyway, the point is, my mom, especially since she's sick, she wants to like be entertained by television.
Oh.
So we found a new show, 24, and it's crazy. Like, it's better than Breaking Bad. Like, Breaking Bad times 5 is this show because
That good.
how the show
That's
works
a pretty bold statement.
is it's obvious, it's an hour long, but how it works is it's an hour in time long.
What do you mean an hour in time long?
Like, the first episode is called Midnight to 1 a.m. Next episode is 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. And it's insane.
Oh.
Because they're showing you basically an hour of the day in that show, and every like 20 minutes or half an hour they show, well, for every like 15 minutes I say, they have the timestamp, and it'll be like, you know, 12:26, and then that will be
Okay,
when
I
the
see,
commercial
yeah, yeah.
happens or something. I'm just getting this off Netflix because it's a show that's already finished all its seasons. But it's crazy. It's all about the assassination of the president. And what's really interesting is the first season is about a black president being elected. And then a decade later, Obama became president for the United States.
Oh, and what
Isn't
did
that
he
kind of
do?
crazy? What do you mean, what did he do?
Yeah.
He's not, it's not like he's done.
I think he is, bro. He's got fucking golfing now. Anyways.
On the topic of Netflix,
Yeah.
House of Cards.
Apparently
That's
that's,
a
a good
good
show.
show. I haven't seen it yet.
My parents weren't happy with the second season. I don't know about do they have a, they don't have a third. do
They just released the third season.
Yeah, they just started watching the third.
I started watching House of Cards a couple months ago. First season was phenomenal. Second
Yeah.
season was okay. Third season was also okay, but
Yeah.
it's really an in-depth look on. Well, I don't know if it's factual or not, but it could be perceived that way in American politics, and
Yeah.
it's really quite interesting how manipulative politics is in
Oh,
general.
completely.
And Kevin Spacey is like a crazy good actor.
Oh, Kevin Spacey is amazing.
He's so good.
Have
Everything
you seen
he's
American
done,
Beauty?
of course.
Oh god, that movie is so good.
Yeah. So
Just that movie in total is good. But
so
like,
him
Kevin
on the
Spacey's
show
amazing.
brings the show credibility
Of
along,
course,
and then the show in general is just it blew up on Netflix and
Yeah.
it's huge. So
Another show I want to see is Orange, or when the new season comes out, Orange is the New Black.
I've heard good
I heard
things.
Community is coming back.
Is Community coming back?
Yeah,
I haven't
but
been
it-
really watching.
Is the old guy going to be back on it? Well, who was that? Chevy Chase?
Yeah, Chevy Chase. I
Is he?
think so.
Yeah?
I think so.
Because I know originally he left it after a certain amount of seasons, and then
Yeah.
he was coming back or
I
not.
didn't know that.
Yeah, he left it for whatever reason.
Well, I know that they stopped, not stopped, but what happened was they switched they got a new producer, a new camera guys, like a whole
New
behind
writer?
behind the scenes people, and so then they were like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna work and all that stuff. So then pretty much after that happened, like a little bit while after that, it was just all tanked.
So I got an interesting question for you guys.
Oh,
this is
I
off the
love
top of my head.
questions.
What's up?
You got an
What do you
answer?
guys envision for the Chillz? Let's say a year from now. Like, what would be your ideal scenario for
I'm gonna
the
have
show?
my own radio station.
Okay.
Well, we do have something for you guys coming up this summer,
Yeah.
which is going to be an in car special. So we're gonna be doing like not I'm gonna say road trip, but like we're gonna be just driving around the city and talking to you guys from in a car.
So is that going to be on a GoPro type of?
Yes, it is.
That'll be fun.
So yeah.
Yeah, we're
And
finally
then-
gonna get rid of this shitty
And then
camera.
all the good clips, we're gonna throw them in for you guys. And guys, you're gonna love this part. We're having Craig back on that episode. We're having Craig.
Oh,
Craig's gonna be driving.
that's gonna boost. That's
No,
gonna boost
Craig
the
will not be
ratings.
driving. Craig's gonna take it the
We're all
right.
gonna be drinking in the car illegally.
No, we're not drinking and
Police,
driving.
arrest
No.
us now, just to save us the trouble.
So it's going to be kind of like a day in the life of the guys from the Chillz.
Yeah.
And you guys are gonna drive around Greektown, Toronto. Don't bring the
Red Light
cameras
District.
into law
You know,
blogs
Greektown
because
is
you will
in
lose
Toronto.
viewers.
Just you know,
He
clarify
knows
that.
that.
Yeah, thank you. That'll be fun. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm down. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna bring new elements to the show to boost your ratings on YouTube, or what's you gonna?
Oh, yeah,
I don't
we're
even know
gonna-
how you. I don't know what that would entail. I'm just.
Well, basically pay money.
We're not paying money because that's expensive. But
But if you wanted this thing to get off the ground, you would probably have to invest a little bit, no?
Yes.
well, the point it's not really to like invest money and lead it. It's just like a hobby sort of.
Okay, fair enough.
Like we're basically waiting to be recognized.
It's more like just to get everybody together and have a good time while filming it. Really, you know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
Have a few beverages and some pizza. And
Whatever happens.
Because I hear
happens.
your side, George, of just a good time and it's a hobby.
Yeah.
But then Andy's also saying like
It
he
wouldn't
wants
hurt
the
to make an extra
recognition.
dollar. Yeah.
He wants the
It would be
recognition.
nice if it got recognition, and we might get recognition. I mean, Justin Bieber became famous through YouTube.
That is
Right.
true.
That's what I was doing with my YouTube channel. No one's noticed me, but that's okay.
I don't know. I think we've all done karaoke to your songs a couple times.
I was actually really cool when I was in Kelowna. One of my two buddies actually did instrumental to one of my songs,
Right
which
on.
I thought was really sick.
That
And
is
then
fun.
they, like,
We do get 50 to 60 views per.
We do.
So it's not like no
And
one's
that's a
watching.
big leap from when you guys started.
Yeah,
to
we had
just
like
4
two,
or 5
two,
views.
3 quarters.
Yeah.
So you know.
Well, they exploded on the podcast. Like I remember we had like 4 or like
on the
full
vid-
bars for like 6
Yeah.
episodes. It was crazy.
we did- and the thing I didn't like about the iTunes was that we didn't know our volume. We didn't know who was watching, and we didn't like know the.
Yeah,
ratings.
we just got bars.
And then they're like, "Oh, we want some money." I'm like, what do you mean you want some money? What is this? Anyways.
Really?
Yeah.
we used up our space of
On-
free,
on
free
YouTube.
space.
Oh yeah.
Not
yeah.
YouTube, on iTunes.
iTunes,
Automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we all.
Fuck you, Bottomatic! Or up yours, Bottomatic!
You have to be on every time.
I think an interesting thing you guys could do is just an idea. If you had guests that did like certain in
Music or
quotes
something?
talents, yeah,
Oh.
like if you had like a friend who was good with magic or a friend who was good with music,
That would be
you
sick.
could interview them about their talent and then have
We-
them present it as well.
That would be cool.
That's not a bad
It'd be
idea.
kind of like
We
the
like
Ellen
that.
Show.
You'd have to do a
Or
little
any
research
talk
into
show.
it and book people's time, but that's just another element
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could bring to the show.
We
You know
did
anybody,
have
Dominic? Because clearly you know people.
we did have Mr. Steven on our show.
That's
He
what I
did
was
play
gonna say.
some
But we did
guitar
that.
for us.
We did that in the podcast. But yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
We never did that.
You can
live.
get
We've
you can
never
get
done
interesting with it, like
Um,
even like with athletes. Go to a soccer pitch and watch people play soccer, or see people, do their skills. I don't know.
That would be cool.
The show's already fun. I'm just adding elements to
No,
it.
there's
I
nothing wrong
agree.
with
I
that.
think, if anything, there's always room for improvement.
Of course.
Always.
Yeah.
There's always room for
I mean, that's
improvement.
what-
Even when you're at the top, there's always room for
Exactly,
improvement.
That's why we do some challenges here and there. Like we've had some smile challenges,
Yeah,
which
that
Andy
was
never became prepared for.
Did you see that episode?
We had the ALS
I made him
challenge.
smell an eraser.
You
Yeah.
smell an eraser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just started basically pulling out shit that we already had, like his bottle of an ST, an eraser, like basically.
And then so we had some different ones that you got to guess what's the other guy's writing down or draws.
Oh, that was interesting.
There was
Hay
a-
has a very weird obsession.
Hay
with
apparently
Hitler.
likes Nazis a lot for some reason. I don't know why.
Hitler.
Yeah, which is the same thing.
No,
He drew the Nazi symbol.
he drew Hitler.
Anyways, forget about that. Enough of the World War II guys. And and this summer we might do some one from like out in the woods or whatever, like just
Well, if we all go camping,
Yeah.
we could
We could do
incorporate
that.
a couple,
We could do
even
that.
a couple episodes on
Yeah.
the camping
so.
experience.
And
How
hey,
would we
if you
upload
guys
that?
have anything, write it in the comments below, wherever that is, below the side.
Yes.
George, it's always down here.
No, but sometimes on the side.
No, it's
isn't it?
down here.
All right, it's down there, guys. All right, guys. Got anything last minute thing to say before we tune out?
Never. I never
All
do.
right. Dom?
Just thank you guys for letting me be a cameraman and
Oh, you're welcome.
adding my 2 cents.
Did you like do anything? Did you zoom in? Like, is there different footage?
Not really.
When I watch this, is it going to be basically as if you weren't there?
Essentially.
Well, we thank you for that
Yeah, well, thank you
effort.
No, thank you
for
guys.
trying.
All right. Thank you, guys, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
You guys.
Well, if you saw last week's episode at the ending, I'm sorry, very sorry about that, the beer part. I did have 1 or 2 beverages in me, so...
Does everybody want to see my dick?
No, get the... Ow!